Hey everyone, early evening unboxing here from zcube. It's not the best light, but I want to open the box more than I want to make a good video, so I hope you'll forgive me. This package came pretty quickly. That's always quite quick with DHL, but it was only 5 days. So I appreciate that, because there's some puzzles in here that I'm really eager to get. Let me just put the box out of the way and take out the puzzles one by one. Alright. Let's see what comes first here. This is a Lanlan puzzle. What did I get from Lanlan? Oh yeah, I see. It's the 2x2x the 2x3x3 probably. Yeah, that's it. Oh, very nice. Yeah, it's a bit dirty. The sticker is slightly damaged here. Oh well, the turning quality is much nicer than I expected. Not great, but it turns smoothly. I tried the 2x2x3 recently, and it got me interested in cuboids. Sorry about the outside noise, by the way. I have to record outside so as to avoid waking up my son. And there's some noise. Yes. This is very interesting. Look at that. 2 centimeter 3x3. There is already the 15mm nano cube from Mahu, but it's a DIY kit and it's pretty fragile and it doesn't turn very well. You have to apply stickers and so on. It's not great. Hopla. This looks really cool. This is from YJ and it's a 2 centimeter cube. That's amazing. That's pretty much the size of a standard QB, of a normal 3x3, and very nice, like the cubing classroom ones. There's a latch here and you can remove the keychain. Oh, this will be nice in a pocket. Wow. Well, that was a sexy move. Amazing. So it it turns pretty well, I think. Of course my fingers are way too big to do anything, but let's do a quick checkerboard pattern. Oh, this is amazing. Very nice. I had to get this, like, smallest cube. I mean, until now we had 30 millimeters. This is wow, even smaller. Very cool. All right. This is the floppy ghost, also from YJ. I wasn't very interested when I first heard about this, but apparently it's quite surprisingly hard, so I got curious. And it's a very beautiful puzzle, and I got a couple of other mirror puzzles in the package as well. So wow. I won't scramble it just yet. This turns magnificently. It's a pleasure to turn it. It's very smooth. I think it's lubed. Oh yeah, it's massively lubed. This is a really cool looking puzzle. I feel like it should be easy, but apparently it's not, so I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. Let's leave it there. What is this? Look at that. That's an old logo. This is a very old puzzle. I want to say it's maybe 7 years old, or perhaps even more, perhaps more than 10, I'm not really sure. But anyway, they were running out of stock almost on zcube. I think they have about 30 left. The 3x3 by 7 is already out of stock. So I decided to get one of these while I could. So this is you've probably seen something about this before. It's a 3x3x5, but proportional, so it works like a normal 3x3, which is really cool. And yeah, another cuboid to try out. It's a bit stiff, but turns just fine. It will be perfectly usable to solve. Oh yeah, cool logo. Looking forward to trying that more in detail. Now let's see what we have here. This is, I believe, a design by Aitan Sher. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. The same guy who did the Aitan Star and also the Ivy Cube from Chi. This is the Fangxin one, so I don't know if he gets any money, but it's one of those puzzles. I don't know if I'm gonna solve it a ton, but it just looks super cool, and the idea is fantastic. It's like the Penrose Cube. I just, you have to have this in your collection just because it's a cool idea and it's kind of beautiful. Turning seems okay. It should be a pleasure to use. The original Kelvin's one looked better, but it had stickers, and I cannot see stickers holding on very well on curves like that. Also, it's completely sold out, so I get a couple of little magics here. First impressions, they're amazing. No need to get much deeper into that. One is a backup, and the other one is to magnetize. So this is another YJ cube. I get a lot of YJ in this order, and the most interesting one is coming. So you've probably seen this before. It's not anything new or anything, but for several times now I make an order and I look at this and I think maybe I should get it, and I don't. So I finally decided to go ahead and do it, and I'm very glad. It's very strange to... it works like a cube, but it's all... Yeah, oh wow. It's gonna be weird to solve that. Let me scramble it. Yeah, of course, you have no idea when to start a turn, so it's kind of difficult to... Surprisingly, there are catches and lockups, which you would think with that level of corner, of rounding of the corners. Yeah, corner twists are gonna be easy on that. It's just a really cool looking puzzle to mess around with. Alright, now this I had to get one, you know. Yeah, the box looks pretty hard to open, and I don't want to damage it. I'm sure you've seen this a bunch of times before, so I'm not gonna open it quite yet. It's the fidget spinner from Chi. It's pretty cool, and it's something I wanted to try. What is this? Yes, probably my new 4x4 main. I blame JPerm for this. His videos are so good that they make me want to learn stuff and to get back into events. So I want to get into 4x4 again. And I have an MF4C, I think, which is acceptable if you're not trying to go fast, but apparently this is the good 4x4 to get on a budget. It feels a bit dry, but maybe the lube needs to be... Or maybe it needs to be lubed, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's tight or not. I have no idea how it works for 4x4. It seems pretty even on all faces, but yeah, there isn't much corner cutting, so I guess it's a bit too tight. I'll make sure to break it in and so on. Yeah, shades look really nice. I'm sure it will be a lovely cube to practice on. I also get another 4x4, but I don't know if I'm gonna find it immediately. Well, never mind, I cannot find it. We'll get to it later. This should be pretty good too. This is the Yushin. Oh yeah, this is, by the way, the thunderclap 6cm. This is the Yushin Cloud, and it's quite dusty and dirty. But apparently it's a really good 5x5. Oh wow, especially for the price. and I can easily believe that it seems very smooth and fast. Oh, careful there. Yeah, some corner cutting right out of the box. Yeah, this feels very nice. It's I can tell with some setup and so on, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Certainly an upgrade from my V-Cube. Ah, there's the other one. This is the Chi one, which is basically the super budget 4x4 from Chi. I was gonna get just this one, then everyone said no, get a thunderclap, and I was hesitating, and should I? And then I realized, yeah, it's like under 10 euros for both, so let's just get both, and then I'll have one that I can maybe travel with, or I have two different sizes also, you know. Not a massive fan of that light blue. Yeah. What have I done? There it is. Honestly, out of the box, they are very similar. There's no massive difference. But I'm sure that will change later. I'll play with them some more. Now, this is a cool little 2x2 shape mod. Good thing to solve when you're drinking, I guess. Oh, it's much bigger than I expected. It's very cute. Look at that little guy. So yeah, it's the pink elephant. Not particularly new either, but a cool puzzle to try out. It's very nice. I like the size. It's you can good elephant. Also got a pink stand, not for him, but let's put him there. I have a pink Fang Yuan that I'm gonna resticker in pinkish shades also. So I thought let's get some pink stand to make it complete. I'm not sure what this. It's a Shengshu. Nice. Yeah, okay. I think this is the white Shengshu Fang Yuan. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not gonna unbox it right now because I don't have a towel to wipe the ton of lube that is on there. But I'm a big fan of the Fang Yuan. It's a fantastic cube. I already have a pink and a black one that are illusion cubes. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna put the black internals in this one and the white internals of this one in the pink one. This cube is so good, I want a white one as well. Oh yeah. So this is a pretty old cube. It's been out for a few years. But I've always wanted one. I've always been quite interested. So this is the crazy Feng Holun, something like that. So it's not the Fisher one, it's the windmill one or normal one, I guess, where all faces are symmetrical. I think it's interesting because it shapeshifts, but there's nothing strange going on beyond that. So all the pieces have the same colors that they normally have. So I'm guessing you can speed solve this. I mean, besides the clunkiness of it, recognition should be quick, you know. And yeah, I just always found it very interesting. Always wanted one, so why not eventually get it? Yeah, I figured it might also run out of stock at some point, and yeah, it looks really nice, and I will enjoy it. I think it's kind of like an Axis cube, but easier. I like that idea, you know. Yes, now finally, this is the Shengshu tank. It's a new 3x3 budget from Shengshu, and basically what it is a gem between normal plastic. So you see it has the black internals, and these are tires. Oh, they're quite a bit more snug than on the gem actually, or on the Mr. M, I should say. I have the Mr. M. What I want to do is put those tires on the Mr. M and make a gem out of this one, if I can. Oh wow, it's really nice. Yeah, it seems to be like the Mr. M performance is pretty awful in terms of corner cutting and stuff, but it's so fast, it's very smooth, and it should be a pleasure to solve. I will make a video about the tiles swap if it works out. Yeah, this is just nothing new either, and I'm not gonna unbox it fully because it will be greasy as well. Or maybe, yeah, no, it is. So this is the 2x2 mirror blocks from Shengshou. I'm sure you've seen it before as well. I get the 2x2 because I got the 3x3, and I wanted the matching 2x2. Skill level 3 stars out of 5. Interesting. I already have a mirror blocks, but it's pretty crappy, and it doesn't have the really mirror stickers. It's a small, dull grey kind of thing, which I always thought was a bummer. This is a Chi Warrior W. I kind of get it to match the Chi one I got. It's the same. This is basically the same cube, 4x4 and 3x3. And also I wanted a cheap stickerless cube to carry around. Very pleasant out of the box, a bit too tight for my taste. Way too tight and dry, but feels nice. I don't mind the shade. I mean, the blue is meh, but I don't mind it. I already got a Kung Fu Long Yuan as a cheap stickerless cube, but this turned out to be so nice that I want to kind of keep it and not damage it now. And finally, the reason I get this, I made this order is this thing, the YJ MGC that I don't know. Oh, that's a clever box, very nice. So I've been very interested in this cube. Oh, very fancy packaging here. A bit too fancy. Oh, I like the shades very much. It's funny because the blue gets lighter and lighter on most shades, but then when you have a fancier cube, yeah, like the Volk or this, it gets back to dark blue, which I really like. But I wish I had those shades on budget cubes as well. The yellow is nice also, not too fluorescent. So there it is, the much hyped YJ MGC. Tensions seem pretty even and reasonable. Yeah, you can see there's the magnets there. Oh, very nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is indeed very quiet. This is very... it's a very special feeling. It's a little bit sandy, but I mean you can feel the friction, but it's a nice feeling, like a nice plastic feeling. Yeah, no, it's a very nice, wow, first impressions. Yeah, so it isn't the fastest cube for sure, right out of the box anyway. What the fuck did I do there? But I'm really liking it. Right out of the box, it's a great feeling. Wow, the performance is really nice. I played with the Volk Power M all day just to get I'm sorry, I'm getting out of frame. Just to get a good standard by which to judge this one. And the Power M didn't feel this nice out of the box. So I'm expecting this one to improve a little bit as well with breaking in. A very nice sound, very nice look. Might corner twist, I'm not... No, it does require some force, I'm not sure it's gonna happen. The magnets for me are absolutely perfect. I find the Volk Power M a bit strong, and it's apparently one of the lightest ones, so... Everyone says this is very subtle, but yeah, for me it's perfect. So it's not gonna snap into place, but if you just turn gently, you feel it align. It's very, very nice. I give it a scramble. Oh wow. You know, I'm not sure if it's gonna perform amazingly or not, but just in terms of feel, I can already say that I'm gonna be solving this cube a whole lot, just because it's nice to turn. Like the Fangshi Shuang Ren, I don't get good times on that one, but I always use it because it's just such a nice feeling. And this is really, it's pretty unique. I haven't tried a cube that feels quite like this before. It's, I don't know how to describe it. I guess the sound gives you an idea, maybe. Very, very nice. I'm glad I got this one. I was a bit afraid to be disappointed, you know, because when something is super hyped, it's yeah, no, the performance is amazing out of the box. You can be disappointed because it doesn't live up to your expectations, but this is a really nice cube. Looks good, performs well. I'll make sure to make a more complete review when I've played with it a bit more. But yeah, that's it for the unboxing. Really looking forward to play with all that. See ya!